Welcome to Third Eye Champagne. I am Kirsten, Langston, author and intuitive. I have cards on this eclipse coming up. So, for those of you who don't know, we have an eclipse in Cancer at 20 degrees on January 10th. So, this is a lunar eclipse. They're not known for being super pleasant, and the cards reflect that. We're going to have some readings by sign also up for patrons and on the sister channel. So I've started a second channel, you guys. I'm trying to get a little bit more visibility here since this channel has been more or less shadow banned for the last 2 years, 3 years, give or take. And it would be wonderful if you could go and support that. So I will have the name. I don't have the name yet. So by the time this video comes out, it should have a name. So I will put it right here. I'll put it right here. And if you would go and support me and watch videos and subscribe, that would be great. It's all about the audience member. It's all about you. So while these Third Eye Champagne videos are about out there in the world and celebrities and politics and all that, the other channel is really about readings for people. It's about readings about the energies that are going to affect you. It's readings by sign. It's stuff like that. So this is the eclipse spread. And I don't have a ton to say about it. It's a harsh energy. We have the Emperor at the root of the reading. We have the Three of Swords above. This is grief energy. It's heartbreak energy. It's also, you're not going to get away from me energy. It's also a preview of Saturn and Pluto. They came up next to each other together. They were like, hello, hello. Pluto is the lord of the underworld, and typically I see him as the death card. Oh, but he's here too. So we have Pluto, Saturn here. Sometimes I see this guy as Saturn. It depends. Sometimes I see this guy as Saturn, but no matter what, my Saturn Pluto cards are here. So this is a little bit of a preview for Saturn Pluto. That is happening on January 12th. That is also happening in Capricorn. So we just had an eclipse in Capricorn right around the 25th, 26th of December. Then we have our sister eclipse in Cancer, the lunar eclipse. And then a couple days later, we have Saturn Pluto getting together and saying, let's fuck shit up. We also have Uranus going direct on the 10th as well. So the 10th is a big day. Uranus is here actually represented in the cards as well, because it wouldn't be a great spread without the Tower, the Devil, Death, the Emperor. God damn it. Here's the deal. These energies are not fixed. They are not permanent. They are coming in and they will go out. So don't worry about harsh cards, okay? This eclipse is not going to be a fun one. It's just not, you know? It's a lunar eclipse. They're never fun. We know that. We've been doing this our whole lives. We've been dealing with eclipses our whole lives. So I don't think there's any reason to flip out. But I think awareness of the energies is key, because if you're not aware, it can kind of work a mojo on you and you're going, I don't understand why I feel this way. I don't understand why I'm so anxious. I don't understand why I'm so tired. Well, it's the eclipse, honey. So now that you know, you don't have to sit there and worry, you know, if the mole is cancerous. You know what I mean? You don't have to freak out. Also, you can look at the people around you that are freaking out and go, I know why you're freaking out. I get it. I just filmed a live stream in here and we had some unexpected guests. So this has been happening lately. I am not a medium. I don't claim to be a medium. You know, I don't know what people are talking to when they channel stuff. You know what I'm saying? Blavatsky had a whole theory on this, and she was saying she doesn't believe they're talking to dead people. I believe she considered herself a medium, but she didn't like it. I think I'm the same. But anyway, we had a dead person. We had something in the room as I was doing this live stream, and you could hear noises. People said they saw things behind me. So I literally just filmed that. And that is 5x5 Live on Patreon, if you want to take a look at it. But let me know. Let me know if anything's lingering, okay? It was wild. People go, oh, I see something behind you and I hear noises. I heard noises. I was like, is there a mouse in this room? I'm home alone right now and I'm hearing tips and taps and just noises that honestly, I haven't, okay, except for that one, that I haven't been hearing lately. After I got off the live stream, I kind of cleared the room. I walked out. The room does feel pretty heavy. Like there's mojo in the room right now. We're going to use it to do this reading. I don't think anything's in the room at this moment, quite frankly. We'll see. But let me know if you see anything weird back there, okay? All right, so the eclipse. Here's what we've got. We've got the Temperance card right on top of us for the eclipse energies. This is about making something that you might not love. I mean, I think in the end, you're like, yep, that was all for the best. But right now, you're like, this is horse shit. So you have the Temperance card here. He's pouring water from one cup to the other. It's about alchemy. It's about transformation. You will transform during this eclipse. You have the Death card below you. There's Mr. Pluto coming in and saying, hello. It's taking something away from your life. This is the nature of a lunar eclipse. It removes something from your life. That's how it works. It's not going to feel good. I'm sorry to say. It's not going to feel good. Three of Swords is here. It's the three swords in the heart. It's not going to feel great. It's just not. And then you have the Emperor below. So I'm going to tell you two things about this Emperor. Number one, this is the energy you're dealing with. It is in your face. It is harsh. It doesn't take no for an answer. It says you're going to do what I say. This is Saturn energy. It's coming in and saying, see my armor that I'm wearing? I can kick your ass. I can kick your ass. And I don't think you want your ass kicked. So I think what you want to do is just say, okay, I will take what you're giving me, Eclipse, because if you don't, if you go into resistance, and that's the other meaning of this card, if you go into resistance, it doesn't bode well for you. If you go into Emperor energy where you're digging in your heels and you're doing the Emperor reversed, which is look at my armor, I am digging in my heels, I can do all the things, I can handle this, and you're not going to get the best of me, and da-da-da-da-da, and really into resistance, you're playing yourself. Don't do it. Bad move. Now, you will see structures crumble. There's your structure, and here's the devil coming in and saying, I'm going to play with you. I'm going to play with you, structure. I'm going to show you what you're capable of. I'm going to show you you're not real. I'm going to show you that you can bend. I'm going to show you that you're fluid. I'm going to show you that you're built on quicksand. I'm going to show you so many things, structure, that when I'm done with you, you're going to feel like you've been through the ringer. So this is external and internal. So you're going to see it on a large scale. You're going to see it on a large and global scale. You're going to see it in governments. Wherever there is structure, you shall find the devil. And he's coming in to say, honey, no, you thought you had it all. You thought you knew it. You didn't know shit. So he's doing us a favor. Believe it or not, I know it sounds terrible. But he's doing us a favor because he's coming in and he's showing us what needs fixing, what needs mending, and what needs to be thrown away. But he is coming in. It's not going to feel great. It's showing me Six of Pentacles here. It's saying, you know, it's actually helping you in the long run. It's going to help you in the long run. Believe it or not. Believe it or not, it's going to help you in the long run. I know that you don't believe it, but it will. So it's doing you a favor even though it's not going to feel great. You have the Five of Wands in your home environment here. So this is chaos, it's conflict, it's people making drama, it's you feeling very like, I don't know which way to go or what way to turn. The eclipses come in and they stir up dust. And when the dust settles, you look around and you go, okay, now I know where I am. But leading up to the eclipse, it can feel like dog shit. That's a applicable woo-woo phrase. It's a spiritual phrase. Listen, it's spiritual. It's fine. But it is. It's like, you know, you're leading up to this eclipse, and I'm already starting to feel it. I'm filming this on the 3rd, and I'm going, God damn, guys, really? Really? This is what we're going to do? Really? Okay. Okay. But it doesn't feel great. As the dust settles, as the eclipse finally happens, you go on the other side of the eclipse, and you go, oh, okay. Now I know where the lay of the land is. You probably don't know where the lay of the land is right now. That's okay. Just FYI, that's okay. You're going to see a lot of people running around, a lot of people doing things, you know, that you're like, what are you doing? It's the eclipse, honey. It's working a mojo. So Don't be that person. You already know the eclipse is working mojo. Now, I will say this, and I say this on every eclipse. If you feel so moved and you feel like there is no other choice, I have to do something, I have to make a decision, I'm being pushed into it, I can't not do this, then do it. But if you have a choice, I wouldn't go making big decisions around eclipse time unless you have to. You also have Ten of Wands here. So again, it's a rough energy, it's a harsh energy. This card is called the burden. It's not gonna feel good. And then the Tower is coming in, Uranus is coming in and saying, you're not in charge. None of these cards are all telling you you're not in charge. You are not in charge. Right there. They have it all over you. You don't have nothing, baby. You don't have nothing this time. The Tower comes in and says sudden and unexpected events. Now, some of you may view what's happening around this eclipse as a negative, and yet later you're going to look back at it and go, okay, but it was really a positive. Like, oh, okay, all right, okay, I got it. It was really a positive. So keep that in mind. Some of you may look back on this and go, that was bullshit, I'm never doing it again. But some of you may look back and go, I get it now. I get it. I get why that had to happen. It's not going to feel good. I'm telling you, it's not going to feel good. I don't love these energies. And again, things that you feel are solid, that cannot be moved, that cannot be brought asunder, that will be here forever and ever and ever. Institutions such as, government, religion, your parents' marriage, all sorts of things that you feel like cannot be removed or shaken up. Those are the things that are going to be removed and shaken up. So pay attention to what's going on around you. Don't play into the drama. I feel like there are people going to be coming to you this eclipse saying, I need this, I need that, I have drama, pay attention to me, I have all these problems, I need you to do this, I need you to do that. And I would say your answer is, sorry, can't do it. Sorry. Okay, bye. Sorry. Just no, I'm not doing it. Don't do it. Don't get involved in it. We're going to look at some advice for you here. Then we're going to go make a video on the Saturn-Pluto conjunction. And then hopefully there will be pizza. This is how we're operating on T's life today. Show me advice. Advice for the collective. Yeah, you're going to see things being moved around, shaken up. I'm telling you, it might be terrifying because we're looking at structures. And again, this is partially Saturn-Pluto meeting up. But you are looking at structures. You are looking at things that you thought could never fall. They will fall. They will fall. But eclipses actually serve to upgrade us. They actually do. They actually serve to give us a new beginning, to give us the tools that we need, the things that we need to excel in our lives. Even though sometimes you're like, I didn't want to give that up. Sometimes you have to. So your job during this eclipse, here in the cards, lunar eclipse, there it is, feminine. Lunar eclipses are considered feminine because the moon is considered feminine. So it's here, showing up in the cards. It's again telling you, it probably won't feel great. It probably won't feel great. But there is new energy. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Yeah, there's new energy here. There are flashes of insight here. Flashes of insight that go for miles. So it's not just like you get this flash and like, oh, yeah, that's a thing. No, you get the flash, you go, oh, yeah, that's a thing. And then it can go years. It can go years where you're like, and this is the day that I found out XYZ and now I'm a multimillionaire. Do you know what I mean? It's these flashes of insight. And of course, with Uranus hanging around going direct the same day, why not? But you do have a victorious new beginning here. So there is a new beginning. The cards want you to know that. Be aware of this. Ace of Wands is also here. Again, awareness of a new beginning. Awareness of a new beginning. That is your mantra. I am aware of my new beginning. I am aware of my new beginning. I am aware of my new beginning. This is your mantra. You have the Fool in the spread here as well. You have the Fool and the World. So these came up like this. New beginning. You're wrapping stuff up. You're moving into new things. It will be surprising. Uranus is hanging around going direct on the same day. It will be surprising. You're going to go, oh, I'm going in that direction now? Some of you, maybe not. If you have your finger on the pulse of things, if you really understand, life and the way things have been going, you've been paying attention, you're not going to be surprised at all. Even if the tower is here in the cards, you're not going to be surprised. Some of you, those of you who haven't been paying attention, who have been kind of over here and distracted and not really paying attention to the energies or paying attention to your lives, you're going to go, okay, wow, I'm going over here now? Nine of Pentacles at the root of the reading is telling you you're exactly where you need to be. It's a card called Sitting Pretty. You are exactly where you need to be. But it's not going to feel great. I mean, the Sorrow card is here. We have cards of stuff where you're like, oh, this doesn't feel good. It could very well be that you have to leave one thing to go into this new thing, right? And that's not going to feel good. We don't like to leave stuff behind. You have the Magician here in your cards with the Justice card and the King of Swords. This is your advice to don't go emo. So you don't want to go King of Cups. You don't want to go King of Wands. You don't want to be aggro. You don't want to be emo. You want to be calm and measured. That's him. He's calm. He's measured. He doesn't dive into the crazy pool. He's like, not doing that shit. That's you. Do whatever you can to bring about balance in your life. Do whatever you can to bring about balance in your life. So you want to, on the one hand, find your empowerment within this eclipse. But on the other hand, and empowerment has been coming up a lot in the January 2020 readings by sign, a lot. But you want to find your empowerment in this eclipse, and you want to find your balance in this eclipse. Somewhere. It's in there. Temperance was in the previous spread. It's here. Trust me, it's here. We also have this guy. So we have these two that came up together. This is divine guidance. This is what you need to look for this eclipse. This is where you need to look. Divine guidance. Go to your guides. Go to your ancestors. Go to whoever the hell it is you go to. Go to God. Go to Jesus. Go to Buddha. Go to whoever it is you need to go to and tell them, all right, bring it. I need divine assistance. I need divine guidance. I need you around me. I need my team with me right now. Don't stress on what you can't control. Don't stress on any information that comes your way. The information is only going to be beneficial to you in the end. So even if there's information coming to you and you're like, I didn't need to know that. I didn't need to know so-and-so was cheating. I didn't need to know I married an embezzler. I didn't need to know all of these things. I did not need to know that. And yet it will help you. In the end, it will help you. You do need to know. So keep that in mind, because Uranus might be dropping some things in your lap around this eclipse time and you're going, I could have lived my whole life without ever knowing that. But in the end, it's essential that you did know it. Overall, what you're looking at is looking for empowerment, looking for divine guidance, looking towards your new beginning, and letting go of whatever you need to let go of to get to that new beginning, okay? You're not going to be a headless chicken. You're not going to run around like a chicken with its head cut off. You're not going to run around like an idiot. You are the King of Swords. You are calm, collected, pulled back, strategic. That's you. You're not going to go into this nutty thing. And we already see it happening. As the day, on the day that I'm filming this, we already see that kind of stuff happening. So don't be that person. And on that note, have a happy eclipse as best you can. And I am here for you as always. I do love you. I do adore you. Be well.
Thank you.